Grinders, we are back on POKERSTARS. I'm about to do a spin and go ladder. I just started my first game here while I'm trying to set up the recording. How this works with a spin and go ladder, I'm going to get 2 tables going at the $2 limits. I figure it's not a bad place to start. Table 1 is on the left, table 2 is on the right, and how this works is if we win a game, we will move up on stakes, and if we lose a game, we'll move down. And then we'll see how far we can get. Here I'm going to see if this guy raises, and he does. I'm going to do a min raise. Just don't think they're going to fold in this kind of stakes here too often. Probably come over top of us, see if we can get him in there. Nice. Hopefully our flush is good. Oh, we lose to a bigger flush and he had the higher flush draw. So just like that, we'll show you how it works. I lost at the $2. We're going to drop down on the right side to the $1. And oh, I got a free one there for that. And if I win, we move up. If we lose, move down. I'm sure most of you figured it out by now. It's a great way, I find, for you to take little chances at higher limits without risking too much, because it's only one buy-in and then you move down, and when you're moving up, you're obviously one at the lower stakes, and sometimes it's a multiplier. So like here's a $3 one, so it would pay for a $2 one if you started there. It's a great way, and it's just fun little competition. You get in, challenge a buddy, say like, I started a spin and go, can you win all the way to the top? I usually cap myself because of the bankroll. It's up to your management, but like, if I won the 100, I haven't done the math yet. I'm assuming it pays for the 250, probably does. But then you have to decide if you want to give yourself risking all your profit to do that. But can you imagine, you move up in stakes and out of nowhere you get a 25x at a stake that you're not even used to playing. Like, it can really change your bankroll real quick. And I've done even different spin and go ladders. I've done it where I start low and the opposite. Every time I lose, I move up in stakes, and then when I win, I move back down to where I started. That one's a lot more risky because if you go on a savage losing streak, you can lose your bankroll. But I like mixing it up. I find they're fun. I got the idea from Jamie Staples. I saw him do, it might have been Flex or Felix. I always mess up his name. One of the POKERSTARS guys that are back in the day, maybe a year or two ago, did spin and go ladders, and the only thing that sucks is in 1 hour, you can't play too much of a sample. That's why I like to do 2 of them. If I was like a Twitch streamer, then I'd love to do like an all day and see how high we can get. But because it's just an hour YouTube video, and then you still never know, man. You can get a huge spin and change your whole day or maybe your life. You never know. I've already been not sticking to my bankroll management. I made a video the other day. I told you guys I'm going to stick to the 2s. And then when I get to the 200s, I'll switch down to 5. I think, and this is a poor excuse, I should have discipline, but I played the $40 spins, as most of you guys would know, for, I don't know the time, but it was about 6 months, maybe longer, which if you count the number of buy-ins, I think my program told me how much I played. I'd have to look it up. But if I played 5,000 games times $40, that is just 5,000 games, which I believe I played more. Well, I should have called that. That's $200,000 in buy-ins. Okay, so my problem is I've played some decent stakes before, compared to $2, and I'm not taking this stuff serious, and it's so hard for me to follow bankroll management. It's very easy for me to coach someone and say, hey, you need to do this, kind of like a diet or working out. Like, you can tell someone what to do, but doing it yourself can be more challenging for some people. I've noticed myself, I'm very quick can tell someone what to do, but to do it myself I struggle with, and especially in poker. I would love, and this is a site wouldn't make money. I gotta start paying attention to what we're doing here instead of just rambling, but they always promote that they don't want you to gamble and risk money you don't have, play within your limits. If that was true on the site, they should make an option. You set your bankroll limits, and it unlocks when you reach a certain thing. I've reached out a certain part in your bankroll. I've reached out to POKERSTARS. I had that message with other people on social media, and I got a lot of feedback. A lot of people like that idea. So what I mean is, let's say we had $100 and we wanted 50 buy-ins. So it would only, and I set that up, it only allowed me to play $2 and under. And then second you win profit, then it's like a video game, you get a new level, and it'd be like, boom, we can now play the $5. And it'd be really cool for a real bankroll, because I could start my game and all these would be black. And then it'd be really cool if the site had like music. All of a sudden when you unlocked a new level, it'd be like trumpets or something. To me, it'd be really cool. It would promote you to play within your limits. So we're down to the $1 in each of these. I'm gonna last ramble and then let's play poker. Okay, oh, we had both the $1 for free for my little tickets. Anyways, I've always thought that'd be a cool idea. But realistically, if I own the site, it's a business, right? And especially POKERSTARS, they're on the stock market. They want to make money for their shareholders, so it wouldn't be in their best interest. They're hoping we all lose their money. And they actually want you to lose it fast, because if you play poker, especially on like Zoom, if you put in $100 and you take 3 months to lose it, actually they want you to lose it slow, sorry, because then you're mostly losing it all to rake. You're playing rake. If you put $100 in and you lose it in your first hand, they get very little rake and it goes to the other player. But to be honest, most of the players pass money around. I don't think enough people cash out regular that most people say I had my account up to $1,000 and then they lose it all. Or I started with 50 and I was at 200 and I lost it. So even though you're winning from other players, until you cash out, the site doesn't care. Okay, no more rambling. Let's play some cards. I gave them a little head start here. Let's see what we can do. All right, locked in. Don't judge my first 5 minutes of ranting of poker. Judge me from starting now. Even though I was talking, I do find, and I've said this more than once, for some reason, it always takes me so long, a couple games to start playing like what I consider my A game of poker. Like realistically, I should start at like if I was playing the 40s, let's say a couple grand in my account, I should probably fire up a couple of the $5 games or games like this, play 2 or 3, and then play my limits, because for some reason, like, I don't know what it is, it's kind of like working out where you're supposed to warm up first. I know poker coaches, when I've watched some of the channels, they say like you should study first before your session, watch like 15-20 minutes of poker videos just to get in that mindset, and I think there's some truth to that, because definitely for me, for some reason, I don't know if I just come out guns blazing, I'm like horny like a little kid, excited to play. But it does take me a couple games to start playing decent, especially if I'm doing videos and I'm ranting about trying to give you guys an update about what's going on or what I'm trying to do. So if this was live, I would have like a contest right now saying like, type in what you guys think I'm going to get to, but by the time the video is over, did not start the way we want to. That was a little bit of aggressive raise. Now, you will find my bet sizing different from these stakes to higher stakes, those who watch me a lot. And I tend to bet a little heavier when I used to do value bets, just because the lower limits, they overcall. So if you think someone's overcalling, it's just explosive. If you think they're going to call, majority of the time, then why bet a third of the pot when they're going to call half a pot? Or why bet half a pot if you think they're going to call, 3/4 of a pot? So I do lose some action, but I think in a sample size, you're still better to bet on the large on these stakes, because these players they overcall. Having said that, I kind of overcall too, because I don't really respect most of the players, and that's kind of when you're overconfident, when I probably at times I shouldn't be. It's hard though to adjust different stakes at times, man. I find it hard. Like I see a guy like Danny Negreanu, he plays in these high rollers. This guy doesn't make sense over here. We're gonna raise him up in table 1. Now if he was smart there, he could think like, why would I raise that high with a 3? But that's me playing a $1 spin and go. But based on Daniel, like this guy plays a 250,000. He's played the 1 drop, a $1 million buy-in, and then when he's going for player of the year, he's playing a $200 tournament. Like I don't know how that guy plays the same style of poker for 200 or 1 million. Playing average Joes or staring at Phil Ivey in the eyes. Like how that guy can play the same is like mind-blowing. And he does admit sometimes he goofs off, especially if it's a rebuy. But I don't know, I struggle from jumping in stakes. It sucks that I feel like now I have to play a higher stake for me to take it serious, but it's something I gotta work on, especially if I don't have much in my account. I can't be keep taking shots when I have like 10 buy-ins. That's one way why I failed at GG Poker. I started with $500 and went to the 50s. That's 10 buy-ins. If you went to any poker coach and told them you're playing cash games with 10 buy-ins, like they're gonna laugh at you. They're gonna tell you they're not gonna bankroll you, and they're not gonna coach you. Like I don't think he has a king here. We'll see if he leads out. Kings would lead out, so I don't know if I can get a jack or an ace to call, but we'll try. There's a jack, queen, ace called us. Nice. Most people, when they have like a full house like that, they lead out because they're hoping you're going to call the lower full house. Even at the higher stakes, I'd feel comfortable. Higher stakes, you might not bet, knowing that the good hands that call, like an ace wouldn't call you too often. But that's the kind of the difference with these lower and higher stakes. Oh, nice. He trapped with the aces. It's not the hardest hand to trap with, but most people still, at the lower stakes, will still raise with the hands that they should be trying not to lose action with. We're definitely going to call a 10 jack there. Okay, a cooler in table 2, but we got a 6. Can we hold? Same thing. I'm going to raise this guy. I'm going to do the same play against him. If he calls me this time, I have the spade backdoor, and he's doing the same thing. He's just betting on boards that if you have a king there, why would you bet? A 9 shouldn't bet. You could protect a pocket pair, but with the stack sizes, he shouldn't be betting a board like that. So usually I go all in with that ace as a scare card. It's only got 5 that... How about this guy coming all the way back? Okay, the fact that he didn't bet, we're gonna put him all in now. The only hand that he could have had there was a jack if he would have called us, but he didn't even have that. How about these all-ins? We're getting crushed on all-ins. We better win table 2. Hi, yeah, look at this. Runner. Our all-in game is weak, as you guys know that. We tend to get it in good a lot of the times. I've tweeted at POKERSTARS in the past. I've had HUDs for 3 to 4 years. Every year I've ran comfortably under EV. I've asked them, how is this possible? I've done it for each month. One time I had 8 months in a row, and I mean heavily under EV, like heavily. And everyone's like, oh, keep playing the variants, and I've done it for Zoom poker, tournament poker, spin and goes. My yellow line is constantly higher than my green line. Okay, we're back to the $2 on table 1, and we're almost back to the $2 on table 2. Let's hopefully get out of the 2s and move up. See if we can see some big numbers and change this bankroll real quick. I wonder if that's a call. I bet you it's close if I looked at a chart. I'm gonna fold it, but I feel like wouldn't it be horrible? Because you're already a one blind in. Big blind, like 2-6 would have been a fold, but 5-7, a lot of combinations, and you're blocking the ones. I don't know, it's probably a call to be honest, but maybe not. This is one reason I keep talking to you guys. I get excited at poker at times, but I'm kind of close at times to just quitting poker, which is shocking to some people, but I don't study, and to me to do something half-assed doesn't make sense. Most of you guys know I always talk about working out now. When I'm combining working out and poker, I'm not doing them both proper, so I know what I should be doing in working out and I don't do it, and then I know what I should be doing in poker and I don't do it. So I feel like if I quit one of them, I would do better at the other, and fitness right now at the stage of my life is more important. So at times I'm really close to just at least taking like a solid period off to see how bad I missed it, maybe like 6 months or something. But for me, like, not that it matters that much, but the poker channel has grown, start getting a little community, and then just to quit kind of is like, well, why'd you start a channel? But I don't know, I juggle that idea. As most of you guys know, I go on these rants all the time. But for now, we're playing, and I also said I was gonna, guys, hang in there, I'll play a lot in the winter. Then to say that, then not play is definitely misleading. So Queen Jack, let's hold there. This guy's been quite the battle on table too. Can we finish this once and for all? Wow, this guy doubles up again. Two 6 suited for half a big blind. I think that's a call. Top pair with an ace flush draw. I guess we should try to get him to catch up a little. King of clubs. Could have called. We'll just king 2. Oh, why not? Were we at the $2 over there? No, we were going to go to the $2, right? This is where if I had Twitch, I would know what. I'm pretty sure we were stuck on the 1, so we're at the 2 at both of them now. Queen 7 suited. Can we get there? So we're back to the 1s. Can't get on a run yet. Don't lose faith though. We can get on a heater awfully quick. Sometimes it's skill, sometimes it's just luck, sometimes it's just cooler versus cooler, but you can run these up pretty fast sometimes. So I'm going to check this and get him to bite with that ace. He didn't do it. I was hoping he missed. There's so many draws that miss. He had 4 or 5 suited, okay? So that's the draw that missed that I'm talking about. He had an inside and a flush draw. That ace is a scare card. This is the difference between $2 and $1. The higher stakes, a 4 wouldn't have checked that. They have some equity, but most of the hands that I'm betting with there, unless I'm betting with completely air, I'm going to have beat. So they would use that ace as a scare card, and they would fold to a raise, but they definitely would use it as a scare card. So it was a perfect spot for me to set a trap, but these $2 spin and goes, they don't, I'm going to majority, talk about majority of the time. There's obviously some players that are going to be really good, but majority of the time they're just playing their own cards, or they don't understand combo draws, or what card helps what range more than your range, or all that kind of stuff, textures. I've played this guy a lot. How many hands? No, so me and this guy have played a lot. Oh, see, at the 40s? My HUD wasn't on the 40s. But I've played this guy. It's just crazy when I'm bumping into all these $40 spin and goes. And it's got to be because it's $1 million promotion. Because when I was playing the 40s, it was all it was a $2 million chance, right? So maybe these $4 players just drop down. I didn't think I'd run into too many of them, but in the last like week or however long we've been back, you'd be amazed. And it's some of the good players that I would never expect would drop down to try to chase the million, but I'm actually gonna fold to him. King should, we'll call that one more time. So hard for him to king now. Yeah, we're gonna call that. Yeah. Just a little note, if I had one huge improvement I could do in my game, or suggest to you guys, it's more so on smaller sites too. If you're playing on Party Poker or GG or other sites I'm not thinking of, with the smaller player pool, you should really write a lot of notes on players. My program does some of that to me, but if you watch anyone who takes this serious, they'd write notes, especially if you're a cash player. If you're playing Zoom, you gotta be writing notes. Like pause the tables real quick, sit out next hand, write your notes. It's crazy how valuable they can be. If you're playing spin and goes on PokerStars, if you're playing low stakes, it's not super important. A, because you're not running into the same spots too often, but B, it's such a big player pool that you're not going to see them all the time. Now, if you're playing the 500s, 200, 250s, you know what, even like the probably 25 and aboves, I think your notes would have to be very important because you're running into a lot of the same people. But other than that, it's not super important. But if you're playing any other format, tournament poker, cash poker, notes, you'd be printing money by people. All have tendencies, my own tendencies. I've had people inbox me who watch the channel. My buddy from Holland, when I'm playing Zoom poker, he's gave me tips. Everyone has leaks and tendencies. For me, like I have some things that I do on the regular, but what it is, it's not so much that it's my style of play, which, we won a game, right? And were we at the ones? Damn it, I don't even know. I think we were. I'm horrible at this ladder. Yeah, we definitely fell back in stakes, I know that. So we're back at the twos. Both games at the twos. Alright, I should be writing this shit down. Come on, let's get a spin here. Move up in class. Alright. Could have probably bet 2 and did the same bet. I think he's gonna fold here. Let's bet 4. This guy's gonna call for sure. Kings, ace, king. Let's get a diamond here. Get your diamonds out. No diamond blockers, really? No diamond blockers, and we can't get an ace or a diamond. Back down to the ones, guys. This could be the worst spin and go ladder of all time. Oh, we got ourselves a 5x though. Let's just make bank at the $1. This guy's sitting out. Sit out the whole time. Give a fan of the channel. Just give money back. Fold. Alright, table 2. We're going to move up to the 5s right now. I don't even know that's the next one. We're getting an ace on you. Ace from space. One time. Ace ball. Screw you and your ace ball. I will say I love PokerStars. It's my favorite site by far, but the rake on this site is such a joke. You pay a high rake and they give you nothing back. Like these chests, a couple $100 in buy-ins and you get back 180 coins, which is $1.80 for like it's not even like 1% rake back. Like it is so bad. If you don't win by chance like a jackpot or like a huge spin, like the rake back is just like non-existent. Like real casinos kill you. Like they'll give you like a free dinner. Like I used to play a lot of live poker and they give you a ticket to the buffet, or at least you get taken off a waiting list and they move you up if you're a regular, like something, but some kind of perk. But this site, man, it's like you can almost honestly just take it away. It really gives you nothing. Now, other sites are getting bigger and bigger. I was thinking if I owned PokerStars, you know, the thing is people aren't leaving. Like, look at these people. We have 135,000 people. So no site's even remotely close to that. Like, if you added up all the other people on every site right now, I don't even know if it adds up to that. It probably does. There's a lot of sites, I guess. And on a Sunday, but if no one's leaving their site, they can keep doing it to you. The only way they're going to change it if people stop playing, then they'll bring it back. But until they lose customers, why the hell would they? But I was thinking like January 1st, if they wanted to, this little steam that Party Poker's getting, GG Poker, I keep forgetting Phil, I think it's Run It Once, but whatever the 3 or 4 other big sites are, if they wanted just to literally get everyone back, if they just released a reward system that was marginally better, it doesn't even have to be better than ever. I just mean like, you know, 20% better than it is. I don't think, why would anyone play any other site? Like, they got the best software, the most people, the most game selection. If they gave Rake back, like, I don't even know if there'd be a need for another site. But clearly people hate every site for their own reasons. I have my friend who's convinced PokerStars is rigged. Clearly I don't. I wouldn't play on it. I've never thought online poker's rigged. I think there's been some fishy stuff, just like, should we jam it here? Like, let's do it. We're gonna get called by both of them. Hopefully if we have the diamond draw, or we're the only ones. He would have called with a higher diamond draw right away. He wouldn't be tanking like that. Ah, that was the higher diamond draw. That's what I didn't want. He makes sense because he didn't raise. King 10 over there. Wow, am I losing this? Like, were we already at the ones? We were. Son of a bitch. What's the lowest? We're gonna bottom out. I'm not playing a 60. Oh, guys. But look at this for a ladder. We haven't lost too much money. I think we're only a couple dollars ahead, so you don't risk too much. If we get, look at this, we get like a 6x. What is it even? What is it at? So, guys, we're down to the 25s in each. Oh no, that was a $2. Oh man. These are the dark days of Poker Winger. The big spin days to grinding out the $1 tables. Life can change quick. Can we bounce back? Is the question before the video's over. 28 minutes. It's gonna be tight. Gonna be tight. We gotta get it. So let's get all in. You $1 player is supposed to ship it first hand. My buddy met a girl on Tinder who plays on PokerStars, and she played Spin and Goes, and he told me she's convinced the best strategy is to go all in first hand. And I'm like, buddy, like, there's no way. He's like, it kind of makes sense, because then if you do win, you have 2-1, and I'm like, you can't ship it with any 2 cards. Like, you're gonna lose majority of the time. All right, sir. Let's bow down our 10s. Ace-9 with the jam against the old 69er, and he gets a 6. Our all-in game needs improvement. If you guys know a way to like make your hands improve, everyone has their own little Do you circle the table for good luck? I used to, before my all-ins, our party poker used to be like a chip in the middle. And I used to always circle my all-ins. I had to circle a chip. King 9 versus a $1 player who has 100% VI. I was going to call him because I feel like he hasn't folded a hand. But I can't call against two people. But Queen 8, there's a friendly player right there. And the Queen gets there. I like it. I guess we limp calls jam. Yeah, we do. Don't do it to us. Thank you, sir. I have a feeling he's going to go all in the next hand. You guys want to bet? All in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Maybe $1 American in Russia is like nothing. It could be like Santa Claus. He's just giving back to people. As we jam ace 3. We will fold our 2-5 versus Mr. All-In. This is the problem people do too much. When you have a like King 8, okay? The perfect hand to talk about it. I'd usually raise here. With a king blocker, a chance to steal the blinds, you're in position. But against someone who's going all in so rapidly, majority of the time, you're just pissing away 2 big blinds. Bad players do wake up with hands. That's the stressful part about poker. Like against this guy's range, I have to call. And then boom, aces. King 9 suited, we will call an all in. Will he call overbet? Maybe. Maybe a crazy overbet. I'm gonna limp in and call his all in if he goes all in. We'll call this guy's all in. Alright, King James, you're gonna get there. There you go. Told you. We'll run hot on the $1.25. Let's check it. We're afraid of those diamonds. We don't check flushes too often. There we go. Call. You got this, son. 2 pair. You can't fold 2 pair on a 25-cent spin. Maybe you didn't have 2 pair. I have 28 minutes. We were Christmas shopping. I'm about to build a snowman with my little guy. I told him I'd do an hour video, then we're going to play in the snow. I'm hoping to win. Let's get past the 2s for 1 spin. This is on record. I'd have to say it's my worst spin and go ladder yet. I don't know if we've ever not made it past the starting point. I actually, before I started the video, I told myself I was going to start at the 5s, and for some reason I just went to the 2s. But not that that matters. The way it's going, maybe we saved money. You guys know, I played however months that was at the 40s. Said I did not want to drop down the stakes. I played, what was it, a 25-cent spin or a $1? It was a $1. We got a 240x. And like the mental fuckery that does with your emotions of getting, oh, you know what? It was when Spin and Go Flash came out. This came out. We played like a $1 and got like a 240x. I was on tilt the whole fucking spin. I couldn't even play poker. Because I'm just like, do you know how much money I've spent at the 40s? And you're going to give me a big spin now, you bastards? That's where like the conspiracy goes in your head when you can blame any kind of internet glitch. I'm like, they're just waiting for me to drop down stakes, thinking like, clearly the guy's putting in the volume. Second he drops down, we'll let it go off. And then to really fuck with his motions, we'll let him run bad on it too. I don't think it's rigged, guys. I'm just, when you want to blame the world, you can find anything to say. Oh, that's a nice flop for us, being behind. Boom! Nope, not nice enough. Six? Nope. Jack 7 or 6? Oh, we're gonna jam our king 9 suited versus him. He's tightened up out of nowhere. Oh, you don't have any aces, but we do. You have no aces, sir. We know that. That is not a good card for us. Are we gonna be the 25-cent grinders? Jack 7, alright. It's a call. Wow. Spades 6. Oh, he got an 8. Guys, down to the 25 cents for both games. The mighty have fallen. This is humbling. Get my humble pie out for dinner. I shouldn't be allowed to eat dinner until I make my way back to the 2s. That's it. Oh, we got a guy sitting out too. Just this is how bad they feel for me. It's like, yo, you're at the 25 cents. Well, just sit out, man. Like, it's Christmas. You got kids to feed. I'm gonna go on a hunger strike till we get to the $2, okay? That's no more food. I'm all talk. I gotta eat. Did we just jam ace queen on 25s? Like, why not, right? Is he sitting out? Ace 6. We got the queens. If we lose that one, there's something wrong. Oh, we chopped it. I hate my life. Can we drop any? When we lose the 25 cents, do we just close the table? And do I have to start studying? Is that the rule? Like, how does it work? Come on, you bastards, hold. Oh, man. Imagine it just times you out. You plus spin and go ladder, you lose, and they time you out for an hour. You're not even allowed to play. All of a sudden, like, poker charts pop up on your window and you have to read them. There's like a quiz. If you don't get like 60%, they just keep closing your account. What? Deuces? I guess we call it our A7. This is already, one second I drop down to stakes, I'm changing my whole... The thing that gives us that edge we keep pretending we have, and then I take it away by not playing right. Three big blinds I have to call, but I should not have raised. Ooh, you know what? It's actually pretty tight for a 25 cent spin and go player. Look at this tank job. Hard decision. Flop and queen 8. Put the guy in the tank. He's like, what could he be jamming with? He's calling every hand. We're back to the ones. Get your loonies out. I guess loonies is a Canadian thing. Most people don't know what I'm talking about. That is a $1 coin in Canada, is a loonie. I do not know nothing about the world. I do not know if people know what a loonie is. My geography or world knowledge is a shame. I apologize. I can't even pronounce half the countries I watch this. Reading and education is not my thing. I wish it was. I want it to be my son's. Can we hold? There we go. If we would have lost on that turn after that turn, then I really got to consider poker. All right, let's close it off. End the video on the high note here, getting back to where we started. Let's check our trip for us, see if that 5, you got the 5, you can do it. Bless you! My wife sneezed from upstairs. Sorry for yelling. I was going to jam the 10 jack there over a raise, but I figured this guy's been a pretty big nit. You come downstairs, bud?
First I'm giving you this airplane that I made all by myself.
Nice. And we lose another all-in. No, I'm not done yet, but I'm going to be done soon, and then we can go outside and build a snowman. My video I have 20 minutes left, okay? Told him I'll do an hour video, and then we can go outside. Yes or no for, what is that, Fortnite snowman? I don't know. I don't know how to.
Snowman and Fort, that was a percent chart. I got 90%. For yes.
Cool. Guys, we can't end on 25 cents. I currently don't even have a penis. They've taken it away from me. 7-6 suited, we're gonna jam. Don't like that one, but we're supposed to jam that. King 6 is a call. Oh, I meant to jam. Oh, we're definitely behind now. At min raise to another raise, but we got a call. Look at that. Clubs, get your clubs out. One time. Son of a bitch. $10 deuce? Really? Give a guy a card. There we go. The problem is this guy's so nitty. I probably shouldn't even be jamming ace jack, but he's not going to make a move. Is this the tightest player of all time? This many folds at the 25 cents? That means tight if you didn't know. Is he trapping? Maybe. Probably too tight. Check call. There's no point of betting there. I guess you could check ace high. You could you probably tried trapping us that time. Check fold to raise. I just felt like you'd have a lot of kings there if you hadn't bet yet. Okay, we're gonna call him on table one there. Yeah, that check messed with his emotions. Alright, we're gonna close out this 25 cent right now. He thought about 9 jack with 1.5 big blinds, and it paid off for him. Do we show him the deuce? Fours. Give him a 4. He needs one more 4. Not now. Alright, at least we got that one. We're gonna lose this over here, you son of a bitch. Jack queen. $5-2, really? Give a dog a bone. I know he folds to everything. Oh, yes, one time. Don't do it to us. He folded, you son of a bitch. Queen Jack, we're behind, but we're calling 40%. Oh, he's got our clubs, that's why. Oh my gosh. Guys, I gotta go back to spin and go boot camp 101. This is rough. I can't even beat the 25s. Oh, if he gets sitting out over here, king 4 suited, we're calling. Ooh, the queen 5 beats ace king. You gotta like it. We folded our one big blind to get pocket tens. Was it worth it? This guy is literally the tightest player I've ever seen in my entire life. This has to be his last 25 cents in his account, right? Like, no one can be this tight. Like, does he have a side bet? And he's actually playing for like 100,000 or something? Because no one could be taking 25 cents as serious. He tanked with pocket twos there. Maybe he's just slow rolling me. Yeah, we chopped it. Jack 4. Oh, that's not good. 10. Guys, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh, he's sitting out. Let's take his money. Let's take his money. I've never been more excited to take $1 profit in my life. We need a win, baby. Look at this poor bastard, man. He played so solid. Of all people I don't want to rip off, it's this guy, but been there, done that. I've done that on a way bigger spin. Look at this. He's back now and we got king 2 suited. The pain. So how happens live in the mountains in Russia, man. Come to Canada. Ethernet. It's a real thing out here. Alright, guys. Do I have time to win one? Let's get a decent spin. Give us a fucking spin. Let's make profit. Time is an issue. 46 minutes. Hi, yeah. 2x. All in first hand, guys. Let's get to the 5s one time. Can we do it in 15 minutes? We need some hands and we need them now. I feel like Keith is our new favorite player. King Queen suited versus that first big raise. Or King Queen. I think we're jamming here. Yeah, we're jamming. Jack 4. Something crazy. Ace 9. You lucky son of a bitch. Give him that 10 ball. No? We're back to the 25 cents. See, that was me trying to rush it. That's what that was. I felt the time bomb. When do I jam? Really? Overbet pot there? We're going lower than 25 cents? I guess we're committed over here, right? Son of a bitch. This is too much. It's good times though. We got ourselves a 3x. Did we beat that guy that we yeah, we did beat the guy, right? That got disconnected? That's how bad my memory is. We had to have, right? Open up 5x from the button. I feel like is that the new thing? Have I not, 5.5? Like, maybe people are onto something here. 25 cents are just trying out new things. I just folded Jack 5 suited because this guy is going to go all in. There he goes. You can right off the bat, just from that stack size, guys, just so you know, you can call him a donkey or a rookie, whatever, but this guy here and this guy here, I prefer donkey. Some people just say rookie, some people say fun player, some people say new player, an experienced player, slow learner, not that smart, fish. All my other words I was going to say were very rude, so I stopped. They're politically incorrect. Guys, this might be our last 2 games here. We're hurting for time. I would turn into my first 2-hour YouTube video. Maybe I've done one before. If I didn't tell my son to build a snowman. But I'm not lying about that stuff. Doesn't mean I can't do part 2 tonight. What? Part 2, and it'll be, can we get it out of the 25 cent spins? Okay, this guy here doesn't like to fold, so we're jamming our ace 4 just to try to win a game. And we're jamming. These are our 2 red players. Look at this. Queen 7, so I was right about him. And let's see what I'm right about this guy. Aces. So bad players, remember I said they get good hands? That's proof that it happens. Oh man, we got one more chance here. All in. Did we just come over the top of them? Still at 2.5? Yes, you're gonna have nothing, right? Oh, spades. Runner spades. Runner spades. Son of a bitch. Alright, we got a battle. Guys, we are ending this video under the $2. There somehow should be a punishment. I said I wasn't gonna eat, but let's be real. A man's gotta eat. Ace Jack versus Ace Queen. Really? You're gonna do me like that? This is rough. If I wasn't already bald, I'd say I shaved my head, but got nothing for you guys. 50 cents. New strategy. We're gonna raise every single hand, see if it works. Even with 2-6. We are not raising every hand. Did not last long. When they bet 3x on spin and go like this, they are committed. Three ball. Get your 3 balls. How about we all got full houses? Alright guys, I think that has to be our last game here. Alright, we're squeezing in the last one. This could be the officially. I don't know if you could ever have a spin and go. A spin and go ladder, I mean. We got to the lowest stakes. We haven't made any profit. I don't know if you could, maybe if you lost every single game and never made it back to the ones, but this has got to be close to like one of the worst ones you could ever have. See the difference with playing within your limits though? Can you imagine we're doing this at higher limits, the stress? The sad thing is I can go play one $5 spin and go and maybe make it all back. Alright, these are my last 2 games though guys. I do have to go outside, so I'm going to call King Jacks. We should be behind there, but it's that type of hand. So this guy here, even though I did that move, that's not a good player. This guy here shouldn't have, I can just call him aggressive. But I'm playing crazy and I know that. But me doing a 5x, him coming over top of me with Ace Jack, I mean King Jack's not a good play. We will jam with Ace 7 knowing that he's probably pretty happy to call with any 2 cards. Win or lose, guys. These are my last 2. This guy seems like he's taking it more serious. I'm going to go on the record and tell you my next video is going to be another spin and go ladder and prove to you we can do better than we've done today. I give you my word. We're going to keep doing spin and go ladders, and let's right now we'll play at the 2s, and then I won't stop doing videos till I minimum get to the 25s. Okay, usually I cap myself, but because of how bad this is, that is the new thing on this channel. Spin and go ladders till we ladder up. Ace ball. As you know, I wouldn't usually jam there, but okay. Time is an issue, so let's try to get value out of a 6, a 9. Anything that raises us, you can easily fold. It's a blocker bet. You do this a lot more in cash. You know, there is some odd flush draws that can bluff you out, but there, if they raise you, you're going to be behind majority of the time. We got value out of a 9 there. But obviously, some kings would raise you, 5s would raise you, 7, 8 would raise you. Like a full house would raise you, so no problem folding to a raise there. By checking, you risk yourself getting bluffed. So if he missed a flush and I checked, he could jam there, put on a lot of pressure. That's why it's called a blocker bet. So you put in a little bit of bet. It's a really good play to add to your game. There's spots that it makes a lot more sense to use than others. Do you think if we do the old Z's, this guy would hurry up a little? Or is that was pretty quick from the Z, but I think that was fluke. Do you think if I tell him I have to build a snowman, he'll speed up and say, oh, my bad? I actually think it's the opposite. I think he'll think maybe this guy has to go and he's going to punt it. I think if you are in a rush, I don't think you should ever tell anyone that. We're committed to our 6-8 here. Let's get committed. Holy crap. If this guy's under 95 years old, he's pretty slow at poker. Sitting out. Guys, this will be our only win by getting people who are sitting out. Let's rob them. Do you understand when you run bad how good this feels? Oh my god. This is almost as good as sex. I said almost. Okay, man, I gotta go. Let's get a hand here. Here we go. Really? 8-2? He's doubled up. Jack 7 against one as tight as a snap fold. Oh my god. I'm changing the felt color. This is it, guys. Usually we're black felt. It's over now. Watch this. Aces. 3, 2, 1. Boom! That's pretty close. 50%. Black felt. Oh, and he gets us a deuce. Drop a 4 like it's hot. 5. There we go, guys. We just needed the black felt. Okay, guys. Hit the like button. Peace.